Hey there, it's That Mama, and I'm going to show you how to use the Zooby Animesh texture HUD. We're just going to do how to put on the clothes for right now. So first of all, we have to have your baby out. So of course, that means that you want your tags on for your land. And then you want to get your baby out, and that requires the baby HUD. And I'm just going to kind of show you what it looks like. And with the baby HUD, got to push the little baby icon to res the baby. You don't need to leave it open. Once you got your baby out, you can turn that off. Then you want to get the texture HUD, and it's on texture HUD number 29. And you add it. And you push it for your baby. So it will link, and it says searching for Animesh babies. It will find yours. You click on it, and it'll tell you what you're wearing right away. Now, the easiest thing that I know how to explain this working is you want to say my wardrobe. You want to take this tick out because that says show only what you're wearing. This will show everything that you have. So you could page through all the pages in your wardrobe and look at these different items. If you push on one and you're not wearing that mesh model, it's going to tell you the item undies is not worn. So you'd have to put the item undies on. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that manually without a closet. And then I'm going to show you how having a closet makes it a lot easier. So first of all, you have to be very organized when you start buying model meshes of the clothing. I have mine all in a toddler clothing folder and unpacked. These are the packed boxes. Then I unpacked them. Here's the folders. So I have some long dresses right now. It said that we was wearing, what did it tell us? The ruffle top dress. So that's what we're wearing right now. For an example, I am going to change from the ruffle top dress to the Animesh long top dress manually. So you find that in your folder, open that up, and you have to res out the box. Okay? This will give you a blue box over here, and you say where. This will bring Ileana over, and it says please select a nearby baby to call them to the item. So we call her to the item, and it kind of talks you through here in local what it's doing. It's attempting to call Ileana, and she'll come over and she'll stand in front of the box and then sit down. And you can see the picture on the box. Push on that box and you say where, and it is wearing it, and it says it's adjusting it, adding items, long top dress. So it put it on her. So let's move this out of the way. We've done that. Now you can go ahead and right click it, more, and delete. So you don't have to leave these setting out, taking up space. But you have to find the long top dress in this texture changing HUD. So the easiest way to do that is my wardrobe. Take out all the dots. Don't have anything marked in here. Pick them all out. And you go all categories. You search under dresses. And then you push all meshes. And you're looking for the long top. Now, if you can't kind of remember what it looks like maybe this one might be it. It's a long sleeve one that has jacket, so that wouldn't be it. This one kind of has a ruffle around the neck. I don't think that one would be it. But you can start poking pictures of it. When you do that, it's going to show you all the mesh textures that you have bought that match and then it will show you long top dress. If you didn't pick the right one, you can scroll through all the dresses and find it, and it does do it in alphabetical order. Or you can go back, you can click that to go back into it and pick another one. And it will pop up and tell you this one and show you all the textures. But you have to find the right model mesh. So we were right. The long top dress is right there. And that shows all the different ones that I can change her into. Now, let's see, where did she go? She's right there, so you can watch when she changes. I'm going to put her in the pink. She crawled into the tube. She's playing. There she goes. Now she's in the pink and blue. Okay. Now, that is how you do it manually. Now we're going to go, and we have this wardrobe that we've purchased. When you res and unpack this wardrobe and res it out, you can click on the door, and if you put your items in here into the closet, then you'll have all the items that you bought. So each time when you go out and buy a model mesh item, just like what we had that one resed out, the long dress box, you see here, it says put in closet. So you would put it and push it. I've already put all these in the closet, so you put in closet, and it will assign it to your child's closet, and it will be there every time. Then you can delete the box. Then you can go through and scroll and find things in the closet that you want to put on. So it shows you pictures. And that's another dress, that's another dress. So how to assign the child to the closet, push the baby icon. It will find her and bring her over to the closet, and she will stand in front of it. Kind of get our camera situated. She'll come here and do that. And she'll stand there. And then we can push this dress and it might be the model that she's wearing. This might be the exact thing that she is wearing, so I won't change it. Let's change it to a different item. Let's put something on like that. This little jumper. Oops. And there. See? Now it put a little jumper on, and this was like the last one that I put on. And here in local, it'll tell you that this is your baby's current outfit is the ballet. That's the shoes, the blouse, hair long, straight, and a romper. So if you want to put on a romper, and I don't know if that's under dresses. Be curious to see if they put the rompers under dresses. Doesn't really look like it. So now we're back to here. We've got to go in here and find the rompers. So, might be in full body. They have rompers. Then we'll look all meshes. And I'm gonna page through these and see if we can find that model. And it also just shows all of the rompers that we've got as well. So there's the rompers, and I'm wearing this romper with a shirt, so it shows. So like if I zoom into here and I go like this, and this is her romper that she's wearing, and I change it to this one and pick that. No, it says the ruffle tank dress. Well, that's not a tank dress. Okay, so let's push the rompers. There's all my rompers. So you gotta have the right mesh. I thought maybe that was right, but it's not. But this will change just the romper. So I change it to this one. That's a patchwork one. Then we have to find the shirt. So then we go to full body. We go to tops. And it kind of shows us all the tops. And we could try to get lucky. I mean, I think the top that she's got on underneath there looks like that. But if we changed it to that, that's right. Instead of looking through the all meshes, you can, it just depends on how many clothes you have. I don't have very many. It's really easy for me to go through and see all of my tops. I can put that top on, but it's not the ruffle top. See, I've got the ruffle top model on, so I have to choose a ruffle top. And that kind of goes with it pretty well. Looks nice. Now let's say I want to change the shoes that she's wearing, and I just want to change the textures. And I go to tops and I go to shoes. It's going to show me all the shoes that I have. It's all the ballets. Let's see if I got something like this. That's kind of and it has the anchors all over them. I guess I could use the brown, and it goes with the romper top, with the ruffle top, the brown does. So there we go. We've got her changed and coordinated that way. If I wanted to change shoes entirely and put on some sandals, because I do have some sandals in here, I can find my sandals, and it's always going to wear the last thing that you've had on. I can put her in the pair of sandals, and it will always apply the last texture that you had. And I'm not too sure what kind of sandals I had, but we can go back into shoes and find the sandals. I believe that's the sandals. Nope. So it's gonna, oh, those are bunny slippers. So no, I don't want bunny slippers. Let's try to find something that looks like the sandals that we had bought. So this is the most tedious part of doing this. Okay, so let's see. Are we getting into the sandals? We might be. Here we go. I think this is it. Yep. Because I've got some of those. And here's the brown ones. We got blue ones. We got teals. And we got some to go with the nautical. So I'll just leave these on. These look good. And there is that. And you can go ahead and detach. And she's all dressed. So that is how that coincides with your closet. And I like the closet because she stands still and she doesn't go anywhere and walk around. When you have to drag the box out, then they can wander off when they start toddling around. If they're just a baby, they don't crawl off unless you've done the crawling stage. But then they'll crawl off if you've done the crawling stage. If it's just a baby, it'll just lay there and not move and won't wander off on you. But the closet makes it so much easier to store everything and other people and caretakers to change your clothes and stuff like that. Because it will always apply the last texture that you have picked. It'll always have a texture with it. So you just close the door and then she can go and toddle off. Now, they don't have hair built into the closet. We're still doing hair manually.
Mama.
And that's why I took out the hair samples. And each little hair has this, thing like this. And this is what she's wearing currently. And every one of them has a hair mannequin when you draw it out of your inventory. You can leave these out, but they do take up space, I believe. If I look, yeah, the impact is 11. So what I do is I take them out when I want to change hair and stuff. I want to put her in this one. I just touch it and I say wear, and it will put it on her. And then if it for some reason doesn't have the texture, and you have to say Ileana, you have to say your baby, and if for some reason it doesn't have the texture color correctly, once you put it on her, she's going to walk over to it, and she's going to sit down, and it will go onto her. And if it doesn't have the texture color correctly, then you can apply color, or like from here you can say apply color, and it will do that and do it correctly. And you go like this and go Ileana, and she'll come back over and it will apply the color. So if you've got different colors in this, mine only came with one color, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and go delete. And these are copyable, of course. They're in your folder, and I keep those in my folder in a neat little organized way. I've got toddler clothing, I've got toddler hair, newborn clothing, and yes, newborn and toddler clothing are two separate things. So if you have a newborn baby, make sure that where you're shopping in the Zooby store, when you're buying your model meshes, that you shop on the racks that have the newborn mesh. And then once you get a toddler and it advances to toddler stage, that you buy toddler clothing. And in another video, we're going to go to the Zooby store. I haven't been there in maybe a couple of years, and we're going to see what's new out there. But this was just to show you how all of the anime mesh clothing works manually and how it works with the closet. So I hope that clears up any questions. And if you have any more questions, you can go ahead and put it down below in the comments, and I will try to get back to you and answer questions, or make another video that will answer questions. Okay, thank you. It's That Mama. Bye-bye.